right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another stream. We've got a lot we're going to hopefully be able to get done tonight. And we've got a lot of people in the chat. We've got Robin in the chat, Sunburn Relic, Celebrity Sailboat, and Ryan. Welcome, everyone. I'm so glad you're all here and looking forward to another stream tonight. So, yeah, we've got some things that we're going to be doing in my city. Want to add in some details, and I've been thinking about this for a little while, and I thought tonight was going to be the perfect night to be able to do that. Last few Mondays, we've been over on the Lunar Phase SMP, streaming from there. That is getting close to wrapping up, and I've been doing a lot of work getting that video all finished up, so no spoilers tonight. I'll have to wait till the video comes out to see what I've been up to there. So we're here in this world where I've also been working on different projects here. So there's also going to be some spoilers in the background, which if you keep an eye out, you might be able to see as we're going through. But what I want to do is get a few different details or different blocks together. I've already been crafting up some. So we've got some signs and I've crafted up some chains. We're going to get even more signs crafted up. We've got a bunch of different types of wood here, so we can get some different colors, because I want to have at least a few signs and shops and things that we're going to create. Hopefully we'll see if we can what we can come up with. So yeah, but we have to have different colors to the signs to be able to do that. So let's see here, what else do we want to do? That should be good. And yep, we'll take the rest of those with us. I've also got this one here, which has got some pale oak leaves, and we've got some pale moss and pale carpets here as well. So we're going to be getting these together, taking those with us. Let's grab that. We're going to stick that in there, and that should be everything that we need from our old storage room. Not safe to start the stream until I confirm that Lucy Usu. Oh, yeah. Well, she is supervising, sort of. And she's got her own plans for the night, which will probably involve a little bit of sleeping and a little bit of personal grooming, I think is the best way to describe it. Oh, we've got mobs waiting for us out here. All right. We also need to make our way over to the new storage room because we got more blocks that we got to get together as we are going through here. Got to get a lot of decorative blocks. I don't have an exact idea of what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a little bit of experimenting as we go through and start adding in some details. We've put in a lot of builds in this city, and it's time to make them interesting to look at. So, well, I mean, not that they're not interesting to look at now, but to just add in little things, little features. As long as she's on the call. Yep, she is. Preoccupied, but she's here. All right, let's put all of these things in here. Let's also grab, we might want composters. Gotta leave one in there. Those in there. We're leaving one inside because we need to be able to have our probably need that. We need to be able to have the copper golems sort items, so we gotta leave one inside for all of these. We've already got some flower pots. What else could we get? I don't know that we necessarily need bookshelves, because this is not going to be interior decorating. It's going to be exterior decorating. Maybe some of these. You never know. We might want some. What else do we got? Any soul lanterns? Take those with us too. Perfect. Got that filled up. Do we want iron bars? Potentially. take some iron bars with us. We also probably should grab some copper bars as well. Ooh, we've got a lot of copper bars. I forgot that I had put a few of those together. All right. I think that that's everything for now. Hello, Vanna. Welcome. Oh, we should... Why are there... Those are backwards. There should be books in this one. Ladders. So, there we go. These we probably want. Celebrity Sailboat, thank you so much for the gift memberships. That's amazing. Thank you so much. All right. We are just about ready to go. And now we can head over. Oh, wait. I think we also want to grab some leaves. Let's do that. Over here. We're going to grab... some of these ones. Do we want birch? I'm thinking we want oak leaves. Sure. Okay. Now we're set. Ow. Ow. Ran into a tree. Okay, here we go. Fly over a few things that you may have noticed in the background. Now, a few streams ago, we put in these little things here into the road, which I like. So we're going to be doing more of that tonight. And taking a look at this road, I do think one thing that we need to do is we need to have them come up along the edge of the road, because they're very centered right now, which... or we do have one there, but just to help make that look a little bit better, I think we need to break up what we were doing and just put one maybe right here. We want to do that. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to head over to this street first, because I think this is where we can really start to put things together. So over on this side, we have this little plaza area, our barrels and trees and things, which is all next to the harbor. And we've done a little bit of decorating in the harbor, so we probably won't do too much over here. I want to do things with these buildings over here, because I think it would make sense for these buildings to be shops or stores, or we'd have shops and stores down at the bottom, and then the people who are running the shops would live up above them. That's kind of what I've always imagined, but we need to make that a little bit more obvious, which is where all of these things will hopefully be able to help us, especially the signs. And then we can do different decorations on the outside of the building, really sell the fact that these are shops. So let's take a look at what we have in these two, because I think we're going to need a lot more decorated pots, potentially. Composters, barrels, cauldrons, all of these things are going to be good. Maybe the flower pots. Maybe what we should do before we get started, we should get some flowers to be able to put into our flower pots. Otherwise, they're just pots. And we get our flowers from our farms down here. Let's see. We've got a lot of flowers in here. Let's grab stacks of these. Those would be good. And we can also grab... How are we doing over here? Oh, we have got a bunch. Okay, let's quickly get these grown. Yes, we do have plenty. Maybe we didn't need quite that much. We just need, well, we need at least 2 stacks each. Okay. Let's quickly get our flowers. We just need, because these work really well for our city. These are our colors of our city here. These blue ones. Are these the pitcher pods? And then the torch flowers are good. Contrasting color too. So, see as we go through. Oh, we probably needed all of that bone meal. We didn't have quite enough. A wandering trader in jail because they weren't selling the cyan dye. Yeah. We don't quite have a building for a jail yet. We may have to think about that. Adding something in somewhere. We've got lots of buildings here and no jails. There we go. Oh. Wait. How did I miss that one? I missed that one. Let's grab the rest. Here I was thinking I had too much bone meal. It's going to not be enough. I kind of like these as just the plants. I wonder if I have any of the... Okay, here we go. We only need 2 for these. We might have enough. This is such a bright color between the purples and the oranges, the reds. It'll look good. It'll stand out. All right, there we go. One more batch here, and we should be ready to go. I don't remember if I updated to include baby animals update yet. Yes, I have updated. We do have baby animals here. Well, we don't have any baby animals, but we can get the baby animals. It's probably night. We should sleep real quick. right. Now, back to what we were doing. So I think what we'll do to start off with, going to get our leaves first. And I want to go through, I'm going to put some leaves. I really want to put a leaf there. Some leaves here. We're going to have ourselves some hedges that go along like so. We were using mangrove, but I think the oak are just fine. These chicken armor. It's like dog armor, but keeps foxes from eating the chickens. That's, yeah. Good idea. And additional plants, especially. Yeah, there's no mods. Well, I mean, there are some mods, but they're not any that add blocks. Okay. So then we can do the like this, right? There's always these. And then we can put our flowers in there. Right. A little bit of something like that. We can do, let's get our signs. I think for this one, let's use some yellow signs. Now, I don't know whether I want the signs, oops, out here, up there, like that. I do think I like them better on the outside. And do we want to have multiples? Or maybe we want to do some with different colors. Would white be better? White and red? Maybe do white, yellow, red. That's not gonna look good. Maybe white, red. Red on top. Maybe just 2 yellows. I think maybe just 1. Maybe we'll just leave it with 1. Or we even, maybe we switch it up this way. Do we want to do something? I don't know why I'm trying to. No, I don't like that. Okay. Let's get ourselves shears. We want to be able to put that for later. Would this be better down here? It's always tricky adding something to something when it's already been built. You kind of get used to how it looks, so then adding something new can be a little bit throw things off. We're going to add some through here because I don't want mobs spawning back here. dark. Maybe we need to add some bone meal. I don't think I have. Well, that's an interesting chest. I think these were for... I was wondering where these were. These were for mining cobbled deep slate before the update where you could just get cobbled deep slate. I think we gotta get some bone meal. Because I'm thinking I want to put some grass in here. That's probably the best way to go. So let's get some bone meal. Okay. Let's take all of this with us. Up we go. All right. And this is the wrong side. I always start these things out thinking, I've got everything that I need. And then I start placing and I don't have everything that I need. That's fine. We've now got everything that we need. All right. So here's one thing, is that if we go through, it'll probably look much better to have grass back here. Yeah. That's better. If I put beds in these empty buildings, would the villagers use them? I'd bring, like, if they did. Ooh, yes, it would. I don't know if the villagers would make it all the way over here. But we could definitely put beds in here. The one thing about putting the beds in is that it will cause iron golems to spawn in. So that's one of the things about the villagers never sleeping, is that then they don't spawn iron golems. Just kind of make this a little, just not home without, yeah, true. Yeah, see, I mean, it's a little bit better. All right, should we don't want to put flowers back there, but do we have other blocks we could put back there? Maybe some barrels. Workstation. Let's control their workstation. Let's also get some of these. We are quickly running out of space in the inventory. We're going to have to start putting things back. What I'm thinking is if we do... Oh, nope. That. And maybe... there. So, sort of like the barrels were forgotten back here. There we go. A little bit like that. And put some things here. All right. Yeah. That's good. Let's get, what else? just about sleep. As soon as the sun touches the horizon. Okay. Now, I think... that's just about where we want things. Does having a few of these dotted through here, does that add anything? Just, you know, a little bit of debris. I kind of like that. You know, it's not going to stand out. Let's see what it looks like from this side. Yeah. Just a little something. A little something to see as you're walking through. All right. Now we've got this building. We've got our doors here. There's a couple of places we could put signs. We've got here. Maybe what we need is we need words. words on our signs. Golems always spawn for. Yeah. They do. Well, yeah. Let's see. Maybe we'll do this. Do we want these there? Or do we want these on the outside? Maybe we want these on the outside. Here's the other thing. Do chains? No. They go. They do connect up. Okay. We may save that for later. I'm thinking we need to get some other colors in here. Otherwise, it's going to look like we only have 3 colors of signs, which is true, but, well, not completely true. Aha, we've got lots of room here. Why don't I put these in there? We got pink, we got blue. We've also, yep, those are our 5 colors. We may need to get some brown. Go. There we are. Maybe there. Maybe we do along the same side. I want them to be in a different location from those. So maybe we do. Something like that on this side, potentially. Should we do it on both sides? Or maybe... Yes. Oh no, not perfectly in line. There we go. right angle. There we go. Something like that. Put them all in the wrong spot. Okay. No. Having so much trouble. There we go. Yes. Okay. Now we're set. Let's do... What else do we got? We got other blocks we can be putting in here. We could put in... We want those. I don't know that we want those on the ground there. And we're going to need more pots. Lots of more pots. What if... Is that... We may need to put something down underneath those. What if we got ourselves pale moss? Pale moss. Pale moss. Where'd it go? There it is. Is that different enough? It doesn't. It may not really make that much of a difference. I don't think it makes any difference at all. Okay. Try something else. Let's see. We probably should have got some trapdoors. Let's get these. Maybe that's what we need. These with, and this is where, make sure we want those there. I like that. I like that. Okay, let's do that. Do that around. Get into the habit of putting down two, and then you suddenly all sorts of things. Okay, so there's those. That's good. Yeah, the compost planters are good. I like them too. We'll keep them. Let's see. What else do we want? I mean, already, I feel like we've added just a little bit, but there's so much more color on this street. So that's what we're going for. Is just adding a little bit more something to it. Let's see. What else do we want to do? I think we're going to also get soul lanterns. Adding those there. Okay. I wonder if we want to do... No, 'cause that's going to do that. But if we do these just in front of the doors... Doormats. We could get some wool, and so that we have carpets and wool carpets. That'll give us more color options for these. Maybe we should. Okay. I know I said, oh, I think we've got everything, but okay. We may have to drop off some things here first. Okay, real quick. That way we can go get ourselves some wool carpets, because I think having wool carpets means more color. To the wool farm. Let's go over to the side. This is where we got it all stored. All right, let's grab. These are all stored up. Let's not do cyan, because we have cyan for everything. I don't really want to do lime. These are all very bold colors. Light blue. Maybe green. Okay. I also think we should get enough things to be able to make some more composters and pots. We don't have a lot of pots. Let's see, composters. We've probably got there we go. That's good. And then I think we gotta get some trapdoors. Let's grab these signs too. We could also get... Do I have bricks in here? I don't think I have bricks in here. No. No bricks. We could go to the villager trading hall and get a bunch of bricks. That might make sense to get real quick. We should probably go do that. All right, let's go do that. Ah, thanks. Yeah, the storage room is good. Say hello to our terrain. There we go. There we go. Quickly, quickly to the storage room. Or not storage room. Trading hall. Get ourselves some bricks. So, probably don't need that many. And that should probably do us. Don't think I have a crafting table over here. That should 2 stacks. I think 2 stacks would be good. It is nice being able to be in a world for so long that getting things like pots or bricks, easy to do. No going out collecting things, we can just do it. Just get them. All right. Now, we can go back to work. So, we've got our pots, we got our wool. We can start adding in. Let's see. Do we want... Is this going to be really bold? I feel like it's really bold. Maybe we do different colors for different sides. And then we've got our pots. Now, we might switch it up. So we're going to do some different colors here. Let's grab our doormats. Yep, doormats. Are these going to look... I mean, we could do these in a couple of different ways. We could do pots like this. Can we not do it with these? We can't do it with these. Okay, that's fine. We've got other flowers. I don't know if these are all of the... These are kind of boring. I don't want it to all be the torch flowers. Let's go get... Okay. More flowers are needed. Flowers. We really are short on flowers. Can we do... Can't do those. Okay. Didn't think so. I was hoping we would have alliums or something like that. Oh, thanks. Yeah. I like the street lamps. Okay. Well, we may just have to use some boring flowers. Let's get our... Maybe we'll do the cornflowers. It's very sad. Very basic. Very basic. Let's get some. Those and. Ooh, that's a good question. Could do a mix of both. Cherry saplings and rose bushes. Let's see. There. Oh, no. Okay. I think we gotta get signs for these over here. All right, let's go that one, that one, that one. Okay. I don't know if we should put signs on this corner here too. I can't reach. Why can't I reach? Ourselves some scaffolding blocks, since apparently I'm too short. Too short. Let's go there. Okay. Oh, we've got two stands. That's okay. That one. We go there. 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 No. What? A bit like that. Those ones in the shelves must be expensive, as you did it recently, because they used to cost. Yeah. No, I did these when it was cheap. So these are just iron ingots. Oh, I missed one. Oh no. We're gonna have to get some more. Yeah. They were super cheap. Let's see. Let's do mangrove first. That one. So do white. Cyan. There we go. We're not doing that anymore, so we'll take those off. What if we, though, do that? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. And do... There we go. Okay. I don't know if I want to put some. Maybe I should put some down here. Do I like the big building parts, or is going along with the tiny details? I like the big building, but I don't think that you can have. I mean, I think the little details, you got to have both. You know, you got to have both big builds, and then you also have the little ones. If it's all big, it's missing something. And if it, you know, it's same thing. If it's all small stuff, you're missing something. Doesn't. Variety is always good. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I prefer building big. But I would do all big ones. Like that one there. The little ones get I don't know what the right word is. Not tedious, but I get kind of bored. I'm like, oh, this is... Where did I put... Oh, no, there it is. Let's go ahead. We'll get some grass through here. Alright, so let's put down here. No, I don't. I have a hard time. I'm like, I'm going to build small. And, yeah. There's a skill to building small. In some ways, building large is easier. Let's do more of... Oh, crap. We're gonna get rid of this flower. Let's do... What light block is behind the warped trapdoors? Are you talking about these trapdoors up here? There's actually not a light. It's just smooth quartz behind those. Let's see. And then on this one, it's a honeycomb. All right. Wonder if... You're welcome. All right. I think we're down to this one. I think we're good here with these. That one's good. That one's good. Now for this one. Let's go ahead. We'll do this part first. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And Endermen are just challenging mobs to have around. You accidentally look at them once and then they get all worked up. Oh, perfect. All right. Here we are. Got her. Okay. This is a pretty big space here. I'm thinking we should do a little something extra. We're gonna want to put in our put these in. Let's do that. Maybe. Same thing over here. Nope. I was afraid of doing that. Put these in the composter. There we go. We want the 2. Ourselves some more carpets. Let's see. What else could we put back there? Maybe a cauldron. That's what we need. I do like that. Just, you know. Little things. This is actually going to blend into the walls too much. We did forget to put our pots in here, so let's do that. All right. Let's see. What else could we put back there? Should we put some of our pitcher pots back there? No. No. Save those. We could put some leaves. Let's think about do that. How did I get all of the deep slate? If it were stone, it would be okay, but yeah, a lot of mining. Okay, I kind of like that. That's a nice little spot. It's actually not too bad getting deep slate. It's not as fast as stone, obviously, but you can, if you have a haste 2 beacon and efficiency 5, you can get a shulker box in about 13 minutes worth of deep. Yeah, you can get shulker box worth of deep slate in about 13 minutes, which is still means you got to do a lot of hours to get all of it, but it's okay. I'm trying to decide if we want to put bars sort of just hanging off the side, as if, you know, there were other functions for these at a different point. Sort of an abandoned area. I don't know. It may look weird. Well, it's not the insta mining. It still takes a minute to mine it, but I did a couple of tests with it a while back, and without a beacon, it's a little over 15 minutes. So it saves you about 2 minutes per shulker box if you have the beacon, which doesn't seem like a lot, but if you're getting 8 shulker boxes, you know, or 30 shulker boxes, I've done 30 shulker boxes at once. So that's an hour of time that's saved over the course of 30 shulker boxes. I think that's okay. I think having the bars there it's just putting some color in different locations. And that leaves a question. What were these bars for? Who knows? All right. And maybe we put some trap doors in too. Again, what are these trap doors for? Who knows? Maybe it's just pieces of wood that are left back there. But it just gives... It's kind of like the pot. It's a little bit of a different color. You don't really know what it's for. Yeah, I like that little alleyway. I think what we also need to do... Oh, clothes hangers. Yeah, exactly. It could be anything. Let's get what I want to do. Where did my sticks go? The wrong wood type. I want to get this. Yeah. Yeah. Old clothes hangers for these bars. That could be. You could have, imagine they have string running from one to the next and then clothes hanging off of it. What I want to do is we're going to put a sign back here. Let's see. Gotta think of something to put on the sign. What should we put on the sign? Let's see. There once was a place. There we go. And let's go over here. With, if I could spell, with hills and valleys of green. I think what we could do is we can use these signs. Yeah, use the signs to tell a story. Valleys of green. Little things. We're gonna make it interesting to go around and explore this place. Okay. We're gonna have to remember where we are in the story though. So, all right, we've got this build. This build needs stuff. I wonder if we should do... Can't we get just... Okay, we're going to go through all of our bone meal trying to get just a little piece of grass there. Let's do that. All right. Well, that's repeating that one. Okay, let's do it in the middle. Oh my goodness. I heard them. It's like, where are they? They almost took me out. One could say, Lucy was here. Oh, yes. We should put that. Let's see. Where's another alleyway? Put that. Here's an alleyway. We didn't do this one, right? Nope, that's where this one is. Uh-huh. Here's an alleyway. Let's see. Alley's green. Where Lucy lived. There we go. And then in this barrel, we'll put 2 seeds. Why are there? Oh, look at you. You. There we go. Okay. Now we've got this one to do. Let's think about what could we... I forgot I didn't... Why didn't I do... Huh. Interesting. Will I ever drop a map of the world when I finish? So I do have the world download available on the Patreon, and I update it every well, I've updated it either after a big project is completed or every 5,000 days. So I did it at the 5,000 day mark, I did it at the 10,000 day mark, and then I also did it after I completed my little medieval city slash town. Let's see. Yeah. It's out there, but I wonder. How does that look? That look just kind of weird. I think it actually looks okay. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it just looks weird. It's entirely possible. Would red be better? We're gonna have to come up with things to put on these signs. Maybe this will be shoe shop. And then we could do this. Better shoes. There's a little bit of a rivalry between these two shops. Names of the residents? Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I was like, it probably connects up. So we could do that. All right. Let's also get ourselves... We don't actually have... any space out here. Now, if we put these here, that's not going to look great with our gutters there. Not much that we can do with this one. Unfortunately, I think we may just be stuck with the signs. Yeah. Could... a little something on here. That looks strange. There's part of me that's just like, oh, it's gotta match up. We gotta put one right there. No. Maybe we do that. I don't think that makes sense. Logically, it doesn't make sense. You wouldn't have a pot on top of a hedge. It just... It's not how those work. They're hedges. Okay. Do we still have guys over here? I thought we took care of all of them. Where did you come from? Alright. Before we do that side, we're going to go down and we're going to do this one. Move a leaf block up one and put a pot under it. Ooh. Yep, we could do that. Although it, again, they're sort of hedges, so... wait. We need something to go into the pot. Oh, no. I broke it. I broke it. Oops. It's intentional. Adding texture. Yeah. I've got to go through. I got to get some more mangrove leaves. Okay. So let's try. Let's figure out what we're doing with this one. This one. Where are the doors? Are over here, I think. There's just the one door. Okay. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. We want this one. Have this one be cyan. Now, I've always kind of thought of this building as connected to the harbor. Obviously, because the harbor's right here. So, we're not going to run over the fire. So I think we should call this one the Harbor Master. Harbor Master. That's a thing, right? Harbor. Yeah, maybe. Harbor. Authority. There we go. Harbor Authority. That's better. Harbor Authority. There we go. Also known as the Ha. Okay. Mobile mill behind it. Why am I hearing more? Oh, they're up there. No wonder. I wish there was a way to spawn proof from villagers. I don't think that there is. Well, I mean, without setting up something like a mob switch, which I don't really want to do. Harbor Master is a thing. Yes. Yeah. Let's see. Who chased all the squirrels? I think I spelled squirrels correctly. We're not going to focus on that. All right. Let's see. What else could we do to this building? I did not give myself a lot of space on this one. These are slabs. Port Authority is also... Oh, yes. Port Authority. Yeah. Should we do the Port Authority or the Harbor Master? We'll do Port Authority. Port Authority. Let's do that. There we go. We also want to put in our little things back here. So let's do that. And then name the first villager that gets stuck in a boat the harbor master. Oh, there we go. Yes. All right. Boom. That. Okay. There we go. We didn't do a lot to this one, but there's only that one door. We need more doors. All right. Let's go back over here, and we may have to move our base of operations. Clear out the inventory here of things we don't need. We have, whoops, not my shovel. Take these with us. All right. Moving down. Let's set up. Where should we set up? We'll set up over here. Boat shop in one of my villages with boats in every color. The next day, it was mayhem trying to get out of the village. Oh no! Yeah. Villagers end up in all of the most inconvenient places. Alright. We probably don't need that one to be left out. Let's see what else we're getting here. We've got our signs. So we need. What do we need? I don't know. I'm just grabbing things. All right. Cheese. Now we need. Diagonals are now going to be the challenge here because we can't put anything on these steps. That's where our doors open out. And for the signs, where could we put the signs? We could put signs like right along here. That maybe we do something like this. There we go. Just have could we put pots somewhere? Now if we could put pots there. I don't know why I keep placing the signs and then you have to escape to get out of the sign interface. And then, all right. We'll put our... No. There we go. Okay. And let's get torch flowers for this one. We'll do torch flowers. Let's... Where did they go? That's the real question. There they are. There we are. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Let's see. What else? What those? Could we put... We don't have lanterns. All right. Lanterns. I don't think we can do them there. No, we can't. We use our trusty bars. That's... not gonna work. What if there's lanterns on this side? I don't like that. Okay. We gotta think about some shops that can go in here. Let's see. Lance. Gotta think about that while we sleep. Planted pots. A very festive city. Yes. Yep. Let's do planted pots. Planted. I was gonna say wallets and belts, or wallet. No, not there. Wallets and belts. No, maybe we do watches. Watches. There you go. Wallets and watches. Wallets. Watches. Stuff. Planted pots. Potted plants. Potted plants makes a lot more sense. Potted plants. Let's see what else. Hmm. Grover's Grove? Yeah, we could do Grover's Grove. Grove. And let's see, what else? One more. Let's think. I'm thinking flowers. I'm terrible at coming up with names. Hmm. Flinging flowers. I don't know. All right. We're gonna take a break from coming up with names and grow some weeds. Ooh, we've got this area back here. I think we got to do something in this area. Let's get some more bone meal. Let's see, bone. Got those. Laurel's legumes. Ooh, we'll have to remember that one. That'll be the next one. We want those. Okay. Oh. Wait. I forgot. We need these. Continuing. Let's see. Our last sign was who chased all the squirrels. Ooh, yes. Okay. In this corner, we got to come up with some fun things. So let's do maybe we do why is that there? Who knows? Laura's legumes could sell cocoa beans. Oh yes, perfect. And then let's grab our leaves, put some those. Nope, not necessarily want to break that. All right. Ourselves some barrels here. What else could we do back here? Let's do some more leaves. There we are. And we're going to get our... Well, I know what we could do. Let's do that. Now, for this one... break that. We gotta get something special put into that barrel. Quickly stop by the storage room, pick something up. Ooh, Nitwit's War. Nice. I like that one. Why are we burying a diamond in the backyard? Who knows? Okay. Here we go. See, but there's lots of decoys. All right. Gotta do something through here. Oh, we've already got a sign there, so we can't put a sign here. All right, that's fine. Just a little area. A little place to see. Okay. Now, for this building, we got all grass, just the short grass. All right, that's good. Our composters. We probably... Okay. Already night. These days go by so quickly. Okay. Apparently the day has not gone by that quickly. Let's go to the front. Now we can sleep. So on this side, we've got a couple of places we could do. Oh, Pillager's Post. Oh, I like that. All right, we've got some great names here. So we got to use some of these. Let's do Laurels. Okay. Legumes. No. Yes. Right? And do it. It's full. Is it better to do... I think that's better. Yeah. That's better. Okay. Got our shops there. We can also do... Let's do our... pots here. Okay. All right. We could also do... We only have blue. We only have the blue one with us. Our doormats. And maybe we're gonna go all out on this one. Let's do the pots too. We do flowers. Maybe do some yellow flowers. The Illager Inn. Oh! Hospital. Well, funny you should mention an inn, because I've always kind of thought this building should be an inn, because you've got this sort of walkway into this courtyard. There's a lot of work that needs to be done in this courtyard, but that's a future project. All right, we've got this stretch here. I think we need... Well, we first need to do something here. This place needs some help. Let's do our standard, get the grass. Okay, so that's good. We're gonna just... Oh, you know what? In there. Perfect. Let's also do... barrels. There we are. And maybe we do something just like that. Let's try to get 2. Let's get double 2. There we go. And we could do our... Maybe we'll do a copper bar. Maybe we do one here too. Oh, Illich. Okay. I got it. I got it. Okay. Oh, and then maybe we won't... What was the other one? Pillager post. Maybe we won't have a new... Well... We need the Pillager Post headquarters. Pillagers Post HQ. And then there could be newsstands throughout the city. There we go. Let's do... Maybe we need a barrel. Ooh, a banner? Foreign banner? Villager Post Office. Villager Post Office. Ooh, there you go. Post Office. Maybe we should do that. Oh, it can fit too. Paper deliveries by Ravagers. Yeah. Post office. So then you could do, boom. News tips. And then on this side, that's crowding the doorway. We don't want to crowd the doorway. We do need some banners. Banners would be good. We'd need to get... Yeah. We gotta start thinking about adding some banners. I think that banners would be a good thing to add in. They only deliver bad news. Exactly. Don't know if it's the news that you want delivered, but there you go. It's there. Make sure this is all good. Okay, that's good. Let's see. What else could we do here? Get some banners? Should we get some banners? We've got lots of wool in different places. I think what we need to do is actually put a little bit of this over here. Maybe there. Oh wait, it's not seen, but it may light that up enough. There you go. Okay, let's see about getting some banners. Because we can do banners. We've got enough wool to do banners. And they even have looms here. Somewhere. Where are they? There. So we could dye them up. Let's drop off things in the correct spot. So that way... Try to have this be semi-organized. There are so many things that we've got in our inventory. And our shulker boxes are all over the place. Plants in this one. And everything else in here. Not a shovel. Keep doing that. Oh, no, wait. I need the sheep, yeah. Alright, let's get some wool. Some more wool, because we already got some wool. Let's think about colors. Colors. What can we do? So like shake and bake butcher, steak shack. Yeah. Let's get ourselves, maybe we'll get green. If we're going to be dyeing these, probably just start with some more neutral colors. Okay, well, we didn't need that. All right. back across. Here we go. We've got our dye box. Not a lot of options there, but let's see. Oh, we need sticks. 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 Okay. Maybe we do a couple of these. A couple of these. A couple of these. And a couple of these. Okay. Thanks. I'm pretty happy with the builds. They turned out well. Got some white dye. Oh, we've got purple. Oh, I guess we're using magenta. Let's start with that. We could do white center. Maybe that way. If we switch that out, we could do that, and then do that, and then let's get maybe we get some cyan. What is that? No, maybe brown. No. We'll think about that one. Let's see. What else could we do? We could do black. Let's do black with maybe we'll do black with, we do that. I am terrible at making banners. Okay, that's not good. What about, I do like that. Maybe we need black dye. No, that's not. No, no, no. Ooh. Now that's actually kind of interesting. What if we did that with... No. No. What does that look like? It just kind of... I don't know. This made... It's an interesting texture. I don't... As a banner goes, not great. All right, let's try this one. We don't have a lot of great options here for colors. Maybe we should get purple. Get purple in there. We could do... We do that, and then if we do this, and then if we do that, maybe black, and we do... What if we do this, and then we do this, and we do... I think I messed it up. Let's do it again. Who knows? Who knows? I don't even know. Don't know what I'm going for here with that one. It looks like a front door almost, or a door with the window, and you've got sort of the curtains there. So far, these are what we've come up with. I don't like any of them. Let's maybe try green. What can we do with green? That's not gonna work. What if we do... It's also not gonna work. But if we do that, then we do white, then we do that. Got that. Okay. I like that. What else could we do there? Maybe that. Maybe on a different background. Maybe we do this on that. Combine these two. Okay. Let's give that a try. Let's go cyan, black. Do that. Black. Okay. That's actually a pretty good background. Then if we do black again, and we do this one. Okay. Then we do white. There. And white. There. I like this one. Any thoughts? I don't like these four. I like this one. I like this background. But maybe we could do the green with black as well. Same thing. Most of these would make great windows. Oh yeah. You know, we could take those out. Those are the two that I don't like the most. And then I think what we can do is we can take this, if you put it in here, yes, we can just copy it. Or shields, yeah. They do like windows, yeah. That's not what I wanted to do. Where? There you go. Okay, so if we were to put these back in here, and we need to then craft up. These are light blue banners. I was thinking these were cyan. Okay. Those, and then do green. We've got these banners. I don't know what we're gonna do with them. This doesn't work as a window in this, but what if gotta find a place to put these? Now that we have banners, where do we put the banners? Not there. Interesting. Not what I was expecting those to do. And you can't. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got banners. Where we're going to put those banners, who knows? Try at the top of the columns. Top of the columns. Wonder if they there or there. Nope. Oh, wrong spot. There we are. I kind of like that. Says there's, you know, just a little bit something different. Maybe we need to put one there. Which ones are these? Oh yeah, Nitwit's Wools. Laurel's Legumes. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, maybe not the legumes, but for the wolves. All right. I like it. We've still got a ways to go, but I think we've added in some pretty good details here in our street. How would a banner look on the deep slate wall in the lamppost going down the center of the road? Ooh, that's a good question. Maybe we get the green ones for those. There. The only thing I worry about with these is this part right here, because they don't connect up. If we could get them maybe there, maybe that's where we do it. I do like that. Oh no, I do like that. You know, there's so many lampposts. Maybe we won't do them on every street. But I do like them. Yeah. Maybe we don't put them on this street because we've got it on this building. So we got to put them on a different street. We don't want them too close together. Got to spread it out. Okay. Ready? There. Every other lamppost on every other street. There you go. Yeah. Let's do it here. We'll do every other lamppost. So this one. Not this one. This one. I've also thought I may have too many lampposts. This one. This one. This one. This one. Oh, that's actually... That turned out perfectly. Yeah. I like that. Nice. I feel like this street now has it's just a little something. A little bit different. Not just with the banners, but with our signs that we've added in. We've also got some more shops over here that need names. And through here, because we didn't name these. But all of this area, much happier. I like this little corner of the city that's mostly done. It's mostly done. I like it. I like walking through here. Because this is the feel that we're going for. You know, it's got a little bit of everything going on. And we've now got surprises. We got things in some of the barrels, places to explore. So, little details to help take this city even further. As we go through, we've got lots more work that needs to be done. I mean, we've only just done a little bit. We've still got all of these buildings through here that need to be done, and over here. But yeah, that's what's going to make this a city. But I think that's where we're going to leave it for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining on the stream. Thanks, Robin, Sunbird Relic, Celebrity Sailboat, James. Appreciate it all. Appreciate all the comments and the suggestions, the names for the individual stores, which are good. We're going to use those. Yeah, lots more detail that we're going to be adding. I don't quite know where we're going to be doing on Wednesday, but keep an eye out. I'll announce it when we get there. And yeah, we'll be back with another stream then. But thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your week. And we'll see you on Wednesday.
Bye.